Slick Congo, what's happening, man? Welcome to ISN Network. Been trying to get hold of you for a hot minute, man. Finally found you. First, I'm gonna go straight in, man. Talk to me about like your next fight, like when is that?
I should be scheduled in October. I'm not too sure. Can't really give any dates at the moment, but it should be a big one. I'm hoping. Okay. And I'm looking to just get straight in the mix, man. You know?
I haven't seen you recently fighting. What have you been up to?
Training.
Okay.
Training. So. If I'm not fighting, I'm training. So that's the only thing, man. There's nothing else to this game. You gotta, like they said, longevity. You gotta stay in the gym, and that's what I've been doing.
How was that for you today with Andre Ward and Timothy?
Wisdom, man. Wisdom, motivation, and of course determination, man. You know what I mean? This gives me more wisdom to stay in the gym and just continue doing what I'm doing, and maybe step it up to another level. You know?
Okay, cool, man. So, do you have any, like, obviously every boxer has world title plans, but
of course,
in terms of like your career and your path, have you set like a date or a goal? Or
there's no date, but the goal is a world title, 100%.
2019, 2020, 2021?
You never know. You can't put time on this game, especially recently seeing guys stepping up very quickly and stuff, so you just never know.
Who are you currently signed to at the moment, for those that don't know?
I signed a management deal with Wasserman, and we're literally trying to get our promotional deal sorted as we speak.
Okay. Did you see Yard and Kovalev?
Yeah, that was a good fight.
What's your thoughts on that?
I think Yard done very well. I thought he would have had way more in the tank than, obviously, because his team is stamina for sale. So I thought, they're definitely going to have it in the tank. So after the 8th round, I said, this is going to get stopped. I thought the 9th round, I thought he's going to go for it, and you know, but he just burnt himself out. I think his coach gave him the wrong instructions at the time in terms of emptying the tank. But I think it's a good experience for them, man. Good experience for them. It's good to see Tunde at a high level, and I just wish them all the best for the future.
Okay, and Joshua in Saudi Arabia, do you think like that's a money move or?
100% a money move. They're following the oil right now, isn't it? You know, oil's high stacks of money, man. It's a lucrative thing in this world. Okay. So I think in Saudi Arabia it's going to be big, 100%.
I mean, since Joshua lost the first fight, do you feel like he's taking this fight in Saudi Arabia to get like his potential like highest payday just in case he loses again? Because obviously it becomes a bit techie.
I think it's all part of his plan and part of his destiny to fight in not just the UK, US. He's fought in Saudi Arabia, and you might see him fighting in Dubai and maybe another country like Mexico. You just never know. But I think the vision for him is long term, and this is one of his goals to fight in Saudi Arabia.
Can you see yourself fighting abroad?
100%. I'm ready to fight. I'll fight anywhere. Because as an amateur, I was comfortable fighting anywhere. So I fought here. I fought for national titles in Manchester, Nottingham, this place. Fought in Holland. Fought in Finland. I fought everywhere, and I had the same confidence that I have fighting in the UK. So but there's always that one thing about fighting in your hometown which gives you the hunger. So
Can you see Fury dealing with Dillian Whyte when they fight again next year?
I mean, that's a tough one. You mean Deontay Wilder?
Sorry, Dillian Whyte. Yeah, Deontay Wilder. Sorry.
I think every boxer, when they fight a fighter the second time round, they always come back better. So you see, let me give you an example with Anthony Crolla and Jorge Linares. You see Linares come on even better in the second fight when he boxed him. Same as Andre Ward, he was just hit. The second fight with Kovalev, he come on leaps and bounds and stopped him. So I feel Tyson Fury will have the second fight, definitely.
Tyson Fury will have the second fight. 100%. So just to recap on your next schedule, do you have a scheduled date?
Not right now. I can't
right
really
now.
Speak on that.
Is there any other opponents that you're out there looking for potentially to fight? Do you have anyone on your list?
Listen, man, there's so many opponents there. I could go on BoxRec right now.
Okay.
I wouldn't pick a specific one. Reason being, I want to fight anyone and everyone, really. So if that's the case, I'm not a cherry picker. I fight whoever. I'm ready to fight anyone. So if people know me, I was offered to fight the most experienced welterweight in the whole division. That's Tyrone. That's out of him, Tyrone and Bradley Skeet. They're the two most experienced welterweights in the division. And you see what happened. He pulled out. he said he had a hand injury. I thought, yeah, 6 weeks, he can come back and we'll fight again. 2 weeks later, he was fighting, so it just didn't make sense why he pulled out, what his real reason was, but it's just part of the game, man.
It's just part of the game.
Can't keep looking back at that.
Well, Too Slick, man, thanks for taking some time out for us. And actually, I wanted to ask you, Too Slick, where does that actually come from? Obviously,
you know what? That come from, I would say, the supporters. I remember as an amateur, I boxed in a dinner show.
Okay.
And after I got out the ring, at least 3 or 4 people said that was a Too Slick performance.
Right, okay.
It was very slick, and then that just stuck with me. And I know a great friend of mine, Kenny Allstar, who come to support me. He was my only supporter at the time.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, he ran with that name more, and he said, yeah, Too Slick is the name.
Is the name.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you for your time. I'm definitely going to keep catching up with you again soon.
No problem.
And I can't wait to hear the announcement for your next fight, man.
Very soon, very soon.